Okay, so we're going to move on to the fee portion of the discussion, and can we talk again about how general administration is guiding us in our fee discussions here?
Yep. So UNC General Administration and the Board of Governors currently have a 6.5% annual increase cap in effect for the general fees. And the general fees across all the UNC campuses are health services, athletics, student activities, and the education and technology fee. Obviously, we don't have an athletics fee here at UNC School of the Arts because we don't have an intercollegiate athletic program, so that fee is zero for us. The other fees, the health services, the student activities, and the education and technology fee go directly towards a specific area. So health services funds our health office and our counseling center. The student activities funds all of the student activities that take place on a daily basis, as well as areas such as the mail center and transportation for students. And then the education and technology fee, the majority of the money goes back to the individual art school that the students enrolled to cover materials costs, facilities costs, that sort of thing, as well as some campus-wide IT initiatives like the Wi-Fi rollout and the Blackboard program. So each year, again, right now the cap is 6.5%. What the committee has looked at is about a 6.2% increase for our college students. That means undergrad and graduates. The general fees would go from $1,770 to $1,881, and for our high school non-residents, it would go from $1,848 to $1,964. The reason that the high school rate is a little bit higher is due to the increased cost of student activities for the high school population.
Okay. So those are just general fees that all students have to pay, but there are some specific fees, special fees, if you will. And what are the difference between all of these?
Yeah, so the general fees are, again, at every single campus, and they're considered kind of the broad required fees that you have to run a college or a university. Special fees are specific to either the institution or to the program of study that the student's in. You'll see in the sheet that's posted on the website that we have a number of different special fees that are school specific. There's a dance injury screening fee, a dance injury prevention fee, a filmmaking fee. Those fees are paid only by the students enrolled in those programs, and the costs go directly to support that activity. And that's the main difference for the special fees versus the general fees.
Okay. Can we talk about a few of the special fees real quick? We created a new fee this year, a production fee that is going to help benefit all of the productions on campus, hopefully. And what are some of the details of that fee that we've discussed?
Yeah. So in the past 3 or 4 years, as budgets have been cut, we've unfortunately had to reduce the amount of funds that are made available for production support on the campus. What that means is, how many performances can we dress? How many films can we provide support for? Everything that we do on the campus that has a production component, which is just about everything, obviously has a budget that's pulled from to fund those activities. What we're looking at doing is implementing a $250 fee that all students would pay that would go to a centralized budget to make sure that we're able to essentially run out all of our performances at a level that's commensurate with what we would see in the professional world. We've heard a lot anecdotally that we're barely at the level of summer stock in certain areas now, and for an institution that is training individuals for professional careers in the arts, the ability to not prepare at the same level as what you would see even in a summer internship is it's not acceptable.
Okay. So you talked before about the athletic fee of a normal institution. This is going to be similar for us because even though that is extracurricular for them, this is our curriculum, and if we don't have a budget for a show, then how are we learning, like you're saying?
Exactly.
So what is the difference between this and the dance fee that goes to benefit their shoes and their costumes, and the difference between the DMP wood and metal fee?
That's a great point. So the special fees that are charged by the school really cover the direct costs of the classroom instruction. So a DMP student has to have materials in the shop to be able to learn how to construct a set. The dance student has to have shoes to be able to dance safely and learn how to use proper form, and that extends across the campus. What this fee would go for are really the actual productions, making sure at the point that we go from learning in the classroom to doing it on the stage, that stage is at a level that is comparable with what you would see in the professional world.
Wonderful. To wrap up our discussion, we have one final committee meeting on November 14th. Between now and then, we're looking to receive feedback from students, which is why we're giving you this podcast now. We're exploring ways through social media, so post your comments. Email me because I will be collecting all of your comments. We'll report all of these to the committee, and we'll see what we can do for the students.
Exactly. And again, the next steps would be that we'd have that meeting on Monday the 14th. The committee will make a recommendation to the university's executive council and through them to the board of trustees. The board of trustees meeting is the first week in December, maybe the 9th and 10th, I believe. And from there, it would go to Chapel Hill General Administration and the Board of Governors. We are very sincere about wanting to get feedback, about hoping to have a very productive and collaborative discussion, and to try to figure out, how should this process best be executed to benefit UNCSA and to benefit the students.
So if you have any comments or questions, concerns, please email us, and we will try to respond with you in a quickly and timely manner, and we'll definitely let you know the results of the final committee meeting.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.